Alright guys, in this tutorial I will be doing a blood splatter effect that will, when your character dies or takes damage, blood will splatter on the ground. So, I will show you how that looks. Actually, first let me just, I'll keep that because I could show a few quick little things. Alright, so when he takes 2, 3, 4 damage. Alright, say 3, 4. And then there's like a blood splatter on his arm. And I think that's pretty cool. So anyways, alright, so now I will be showing you how I did that. Alright, so I can delete that. Alright, so I'll delete this, and then I'm going to do it one at a time. So this is these are the emitters for all the blood and stuff like that. And actually, I'll delete all this. Alright, so I'll show you exactly what I did. Alright, so go into gadgets. You want 1 emitter, 2 emitter, 3 emitter. You will want a destroyer. So alright, so this is what we're gonna want. We're gonna want currently losing health. We're gonna put that there. No health is gonna go here. Then no health is gonna do destroy. So that's, these two are gonna basically emit blood on the ground every time. This one's gonna be just currently losing every time you get hit, and then this one will be for like when you're completely dead, and it'll like release more blood. Alright, so on this it's also going to destroy your character. And L1 square, you're going to scope into this, and what this is going to do is you're going to take this object destroyed, and then we're going to emit. So when it's destroyed, it's going to emit your ragdoll. So what we can do is simply, if you had your ragdoll out, we're going to bring this down to 0. We don't need it emitting at any. You're going to drag this over. Alright, and then what you do is you just, we'll put our guides on. We're going to bring this so he lines right up. Alright, so we're going to do it once. 0. Alright, so that's that so far. Alright, so now what we're going to need is, I already put them down, so but what you can do is, if you want to get the same blood I got, you can just type in blood. I suggest when you're doing stuff, go to sort by filter. Oh no, I guess it automatically goes to remixable stuff when you try to find stuff while you're in your scene or whatever. Alright, so I got this puddle of blood right here. Alright, and then what I done is alright, just drop it down, and then you're gonna want to take it. You're gonna want to kind of copy 2 of them, because you're gonna want one that's smaller than the other. You want one that just kind of turn this one. I don't want this like small, so this one's gonna be your that will be your actually I'll delete these out of here too, because it's probably making it seem confusing. Alright, so alright, again, bring this down to 0. Doesn't need to be. Alright, so what I did was to make it look a little better. Alright, so you want it where you want it to be. So is you're gonna go to precise movement is better. And what I learned about precise movement is good. It only goes in one direction at a time. And what makes it look better is to almost have it go into the ground. So you want it to again, I'm not gonna make this as, you know, this is more so you guys know what to do, and then you guys can kind of like tweak it, make it look better. But what I thought quickly to make it look good is to kind of have it like, yeah, just like that. And it depends on how far back you want it. That makes it look better. It looks more splattery like that. Alright, so oh, admit once, get that out of there. You don't really need to put that down to 0. Alright, so what you can do is actually go back, because you're going to want to, oh yeah, I should have copied 2 of them. Oh, I do have it right here. I did copy 2. Or maybe that's one from before. Alright, so I'm just going to copy it again, bring it down. Oh, what will help too is if you go, I think I showed this before, but you go to show hide and you remove this, it will let you know where other stuff is. Like it'll let you know where this guy was. Alright, so L1 square, you're going to want to drag this over to emit that. Again, down to 0, and it'd probably be easier just to clone or copy the emitter and stuff like that than having to do this over and again. Alright, so we're going to bring this over. What we can do is we can open up both of them so we know where the other one is. It's a lot of stuff open, but so now this one, you're going to want this one again bigger. We can probably grabbing the wrong thing. Oh, you got to grab this if you want to like turn it. Again, to rotate, just grab it with L2, and it has to be on this little circle. Alright, so again, I think bringing it down, well, it has to be down because it's over his feet. I think that's good. Again, you can actually, let's make this a little, let's make this bigger again to, alright, I think it's fine for now. Again, it's for you guys to kind of tweak it, make it look a little better. I'm just kind of doing it quick. So anyways, alright, so that's simple enough right there. So now we need an actual, we need something to actually do damage to our player, to actually show the effect of the blood coming out. Alright, so what I did was quickly is I just made a square and a I guess I can alright, so what I did was I made a square and a circle, and then what I did was I just again dragged it to the circle, and then the circle will emit from this part right here. I'm trying to think what, because some of this stuff was a little harder. I don't want the freaking video to be so long before I, so Oh, see, it's not. Oh, I messed that up, huh? What'd I do? Honestly, I guess I'll just do it. Feel bad to have to redo all this, but whatever. Alright. I guess it'll help me too. Alright, so did I put a microchip on this? So what I did was quickly, alright, again, made my square, made a circle. The circle's going to be the projectile. I put a health modifier on it, and I put it to -25. Show you all these. I put it as, I don't know why it's at friend, but I think that doesn't matter. What else do we have? We have an emitter. So this emitter, what's going to happen is this emitter is going to emit blood when it comes in contact with when it's the health is being modified. So again, you can see that I plugged currently modifying into this emitter. Alright, so currently modifying, and then it will emit that blood. Alright, I will again, where I got that blood was right here, this blood right here, and I just shrunk it down. Yeah, shrunk it down, tweaked some of its properties. Yeah, this is the one I tweaked, and again, nothing crazy. You can kind of look at them. I mean, they came mostly like this. I just changed some stuff up. Kind of pause it and look. Nothing here really. Just put this to play once. Nothing here I changed. Just put some of this. And again, it doesn't look anything crazy good, any different than what the person who made that has. Alright, so what now? Alright, so what we're going to do is we'll open this up. Sorry. Alright, so I'll get our emitter again. Alright, so this is going to emit this ball. Alright, leave it at 5. Oh, and what you want to do, time between emits, continuous, I can put that down to 0 again. What you want to do is go into this ball right here. And this is why I was saying if you can't get into this ball, that's why I was saying if you go to, no, not search, go to this eye and you turn this off, it's helpful. Alright, so what you need to do to this ball is you need to make it collidable, movable, I believe. Ignore gravity for now. Collides with friend and everything but foe. Labeled as foe. And that's that. Alright, so now go back, click on that. It'll let you know where, open up this. So again, you want to put on your guides. You want to take this and drag it forward. Alright, so now it's going to go forward, but we want it to kind of emit from this part. Again, if you want to see if it's emitting, hit play. And so far everything is working. Oh, I didn't even realize it's way down there. Alright, so X that out. Again, hit the play button and taking damage. Alright, so I'm hoping that I explained everything so far. The only thing, oh, this was the just emit this to the blood splatter thing. These are the kind of little variables that I put. There is nothing in here, and that's basically it. Hopefully that was explained good enough. I think it went by pretty fast. A couple little jitters there. So yeah, so again, it will hit damage, and then your guy's dead. Again, I don't really like that because it doesn't really show that effect. So again, like the splatter effect, for some reason it is showing that it's kind of in the ground, but you might want to just go a little more. And again, put your precise movement on, drag it down. That's a little too much. It's a little. Again, this is really preference, whatever you like. You know, whatever you think looks better. Alright, so let's see. Still for some reason not liking that. That one, the second one looks good. It's the first one for some reason. I have no idea why this one is so high up when it looks perfectly aligned in the ground. So let's give that a try. That's perfect. Yeah, that I like. I think that looks really good. And again, you get this, again, it also looks good because when the blood's shooting off of the, wherever it hits, I can actually show. Let's get the x-rays out of there. Gadgets, don't show. No, I don't want to see x-rays, and I want to get rid of that. Oh, why is it showing those? Oh, I guess, whatever. We'll put the play. So yeah, it looks pretty cool. Yep, again, it's really everything. Simple. What else? I'm trying to think before I get out of here. Yeah, that's basically it. So when it's modifying, it will emit this, so whenever it's hitting the, so if I go like this, it won't do it. Let's see. Yeah, see? So it won't really say this. It is showing. Yeah, so it's not modifying when it's hitting the ground. There's no, blood isn't coming out. Only when it hits the player. And I guess that's it. Alright, guys. Again, like if you like. Subscribe, comment. I really do enjoy helping, so if anyone needs any help, feel free to ask. I'll, do my best to help you out. Alright guys, I will see you in the next one. Peace.